today I'm meeting George, a famous YouTuber from Fanware Chronicles.
I am super excited to see him and his family.
I can't believe I will soon meet him and his family who are traveling here in Tibet. He has trusted our travel agency Tibet Vista to handle all arrangements for their trip, so I will do my best to provide excellent service and make their journey as enjoyable and satisfying as possible. And it's amazing to show them the beauty of this region, and touring with him is truly special. And right now they are on the Qinghai-Tibet train, the world's highest railway. It's also so exciting to welcome him in this land of paradise, Plasa.
Welcome to Tibet. Welcome to Tibet.
Good morning and Tashi Delek to all my beautiful people from all over the world. Hope you are having an amazing day. This is Jamyang and welcome back to my channel.
And I have prepared a 10 days trip plan for him and his family. It's a pleasure to guide them through this land of mystery. And this time we will explore Lhasa city, Shigatse, Tibet's second largest city, and visit the most everlasting stunning glacier in the southeast near the Ningti-Chamdo border. And one of the best parts of the trip will be meeting locals and experiencing their traditional way of life in the remote villages. And I hope they will have a great trip.
I'm Jamyang. Jamyang.
Jamyang?
Yeah, that's my name. Ich heiße Jamyang. And I noticed that in their mind, Plasa is still really undeveloped like in 1990s.
And all of our friends are very shocked to see new Lhasa. They witnessed the incredible high-tech developments and they were so amazed with it.
Welcome to Tibet, the most futuristic place we've seen maybe ever.
We really wanted you to be our guide as well. I saw your video and I was like, I want him, because you like to show what Tibet really is.
The real Tibet.
And as the popular YouTuber George got to know about our travel agency Tibet Vista with more promoting services and well-organized travel sites, he figured the travel agency out with his trust on.
And today we are going to visit the massive Potala Palace, and later we are going to see Chokang Temple and then the Sera Monastery to visit those amazing monks debating, and they are mainly debating about the philosophy of Tibetan Buddhism.
Yeah, how's it so big? It looked so small on the postcard. It's amazing standing in front of this. How old is this?
1,300 years old.
Why is it called Potala Palace?
Potala is not a Tibetan language. Potala is a Sanskrit word which means the home of Avalokiteshvara, the god of compassion.
A young king named Songtsen Gampo achieved something amazing. He became a king at just 13 years old and supervised the constructions of the Potala Palace in the 7th century, over 1,300 years ago. The palace was built successfully and became a grand structure. However, in the 9th century, a fire damaged parts of the palace, and 800 years later, the great 5th Dalai Lama expanded and rebuilt the palace into what we see today. Later, Dalai Lama also contributed, making the palace even larger and more impressive. The palace itself has 13 stories high with 1,080 stairs and 1,000 rooms. And today, the Potala Palace is considered the most magnificent palace in the world, unmatched by any other building in the world.
Potala! Leap,
Yeah?
did you like palace? That's all about the palace, and now it's time for me to show you Chokang Temple and the monk debate.
So sweet. I love them. Sometimes people can get cranky when you take their picture, but they saw the camera and they were like, okay, yeah, and we'll start doing peace signs and everything.
And after palace, we have been to visit the Chokang Temple, which photography is not allowed inside temple. However, the temple holds the most sacred statue of Buddha Shakyamuni at the age of 12. For Buddhists, visiting this temple is once in a lifetime pilgrimage, much like Muslims traveling to Saudi Arabia for Hajj. George and his family truly felt the spiritual atmosphere of Lhasa while walking through Parkour Street, where they experienced authentic Tibetan culture and traditions. They were touched by locals' kindness and positive outlook on life. And they were also amazed by the devoted worshippers who bow down thousands of times every day or travel very long distances by kneeling and bowing over and over until they reach to Chokang Temple.
And when Tibetan people passes away, they bring the body first here at the Chokang Temple and do the circumambulation around the temple, and then they bring the body to sky burial or water burial. It's mainly because to rebirth here at this holy land. And before 20th century, this is a main part of dealing business between locals, but nowadays it's absolutely mostly for tourists. Do you know what it is? That's turquoise and that's coral. It's a beautiful coral, you know? But that's the turquoise, the real turquoise. Do you know turquoise?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Turquoise is like light blue, maybe?
Yeah, turquoise. Do you know where does it comes from?
No.
No, it comes from ocean.
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Got that.
And now it's time to visit the Sera Monastery, the second largest monastery. And here I'm going to show them a very interesting monk debate, which they are mainly debating the philosophy of Tibetan Buddhism. And every newborn baby must have to brought here and get the blessing from this protector, and they'll give them a black dot on their nose.
Where do I get the blessing?
Which blessing? It is like every Christian newborn baby, you bring them to church and get the blessing from this holy water. It's similar like in Tibet. Every newborn baby, we brought them here and get the blessing from this protector, and they'll give them a black dot on their nose.
Sera Monastery is a famous must-see Buddhist monastery in Plasa, which was built in 1419. Sera Monastery is known for its monastic education. The monastery is famous for its philosophical debates of Tibetan Buddhism, and it is a form of learning Buddhist philosophy. One monk sits while another stands, asking deep questions. The standing monk claps to emphasize point, and the sit one answers along. The debates test ideas using logic and Buddhist teachings. And I noticed George found it fascinating, even if he didn't understand Tibetan. He said his energy is captivating.
I've never seen monks express themselves so much. Usually they're so quiet and reserved. This is completely mind-blowing.
So here, the debates happen every afternoon except Sunday, and are a must-see for a glimpse of Tibetan Sera monastic life.
So when you are in Tibet and when you see old people wearing a white jacket with a swastika on their back, it means they are above 80 years old. So how do you feel the temperature in March to travel?
It's quite similar to Colorado actually. It's cold at night, warm in the daytime, warm in the sun, very intense sun.
So March is good time to travel, right? That's what you think?
Yeah, it's perfect.
The weather.
It's absolutely perfect.
Why did you like it so much, this drink?
It's like an electrolyte drink, I think. But it really helps us with our dehydration, and we've gone through so many bottles already. So
Okay.
we need to restock.
Okay. Good advertisement. Do you know where we are going today?
Minty.
Lingti. Do you know anything about Lingti? No? So Lingti is one of the lowest city in all over Tibet, where you can see lots and lots of beautiful forests. Do you like forest?
Yeah.
Alright, then we are going to Lingti today. Okay?
We are now leaving Plasa for Yingti. The drive takes about 5 to 6 hours, covering over 500 kilometers on a smooth highway. And along the way, we will see stunning green forest, lakes and ancient buildings preserved for thousands of years. Right now, I am taking them to a scenic viewpoint to see Mount Namchak Barwa, the world's sharpest peak and one of the most challenging mountains for climbers at the viewpoint. And they are also very excited to take photos and learn about Tibetan prayer flags. These flags are a sacred tradition in Tibetan Buddhism, carrying prayers and blessing on the wind. And the 5 colors blue, sky, white, air, red, fire, green, water and yellow, earth represent the 5 elements and bring harmony. Tibetans hang them in high places like mountains and temples.
They're really cute, you know.
And often reciting prayers or whistling so the wind spreads their blessing. And we also did a small activity at the hilltop.
50 meters of prayer flag. This is no joke.
And despite the high altitude, 5,000 meter, it was worth it.
You could be first foreigner hanging the prayer flags on 5,000 meter. Are you happy? Yeah?
A local host from Lulan town near Sichinla Pass has invited us to visit. His family will show us their traditions, customs and unique way of having fun like archery.
Whoa! You see? It's getting better. Wow. Yeah, no. Tashi Delhi.
Life in Lulan is so peaceful and fulfilling. Most people raise yaks, cows and livestock, producing fresh milk, butter, cheese and meat. They also live close to nature, surrounded by dense forests and herbs, which keeps them very strong and healthy all the time. And because of these herbs, their food is also so nutritious and their daily life is also very comfortable. And we had a wonderful experience and learned their way of living.
Using Tibetan guitar and singing American pop song. Yaks are the male. Female are called D. D. A, B, C, D. Okay. You are not supposed to say yak milk actually. You're supposed to say D milk.
No way.
Exactly.
Okay.
But
Mind
just-
blown.
Just for easier to understand, we are trying to say, okay, yak milk. But Tibetans never say that, okay? Yaks doesn't have any milk, right? So D have a milk.
Got it now?
Got it? D. Yeah.
D-milk.
It's D-milk. There's no such thing as yak milk. That's so funny.
Yeah, I got the yak pooping.
Pooping?
Everything here in Tibet is made of barley.
Yeah.
Like barley tea, barley wine, barley cereal, whatever.
So barley is like the most stable food of Tibet.
We had barley back in America.
And what do you do with barley?
Sometimes make soup out of it.
Pardon?
Soup.
Soup? Okay, barley soup.
And we gained much experiences of native people's life and taste local organic food that is grown in their fresh farm.
It's quite sweet already.
Yeah?
With sugar, perfect.
And then later I took them to the local market to shop local unique souvenirs, and they really like to buy the local dress from here, and we were really deeping ourselves in their local life. And now we are leaving for Glacia. There is 350 kilometers far from here, Lulan town, and on the way there is the most stunning landscape of a lake, Rao Lake, which is really attractive. And the lake itself has its most amazing view in this month. And along this route we can explore the origin of this lake, Glacia, the glacier of thousands of years.
I'm so happy with the snow and glacier. What do you see? Say, I'll fall down. Oh!
See, so 4,800 nearly. That's like the highest point that we are doing today.
Okay, here guys, come. I'm gonna show you the real glacier. stuck here in this middle of nowhere. And now we have to trek like 5-10 minutes to reach to the ice cave. And how are you guys doing?
Good.
Good?
The way down is the easy part.
Yeah,
The way up,
exactly.
it's gonna be tricky.
Wow. I'm really impressed and happy that I can still show them the real blue ice cave. George,
Yes.
can you say something about this blue ice cave?
It's very blue.
Yeah.
Very busy. But I think we should wait it out,
Exactly.
and we're gonna have it to ourselves.
And do you have this kind of blue ice cave in Alaska?
I don't know. I'm sure they do at some point.
And I just asked the local when it stay last, and he just replied me that it might could stay for the rest of the year. Have you ever been in the ice cave before?
No,
No?
no, I have not.
Oh, is it your first time seeing? And do you like it? Like,
It was way too crowded. But it's beautiful.
Yeah.
So it makes sense why it's crowded.
Laigu Glacier is a beautiful glacier near Rao Lake in Tibet. It sits at the elevation of 4,000 to 4,500 meters high, and it's famous for its bright blue ice caves, and sharp ice peaks.
guys, look where we are. We are just in the middle of Himalaya.
That's so beautiful.
And the dense ice are in stunning blue colors. The climate changes year by year that the glacier creates unique ice formations. Melting ice forms natural tunnels and amazing shapes, and Rao Lake nearby adds to the view with its clear, reflective waters. Visitors can hike close to the glacier or even walk on frozen paths in winter. This is the place I highly recommend.
That's all about the ice cave, and I really hope that I can bring all my fans to experience this ice cave here at Yalong Glacier.
And this time we had a wonderful time seeing those beautiful lakes and the huge area of glaciers. Everyone struggled with any symptoms of problems and felt so proud to be reaching at this spectacular glacier on the highest plateau, and so much surprised with.
That was a long drive, and finally we are here in Lulan, and I'll try my best to show you this beautiful Lulan forest tomorrow morning.
While we were back to the hotel, the accommodation was so fancy with AI technology services.
Chateau. Do you speak English?
They were so astonished at the moment.
Good night, guys.
And here I'm gonna end up the first part of the video, and in the next episode I wanna take them to see more rural life in the monastic area where my hometown is. And over there they can be really more relaxed by getting along with monks and their Buddhism preaching. And George and his family will also gain people's unique culture of making Tibetan incense.